Welcome, everyone, to Grandma's Only. This is Sue Ellen Jones, and I am a grandmother and a great-grandmother and soon-to-be great-grandmother for the third time. Life is quite a journey. And I just want to welcome you here because I've been thinking a lot about legacy and what do we leave behind. I would like to leave behind some good things. It isn't just all about the bank account. There's so much more. When you look at our children and our children's children, we want to see something of ourselves, something that was good about us. And there is something good about us that we can leave behind. Many of these things have to do with our lifestyles. Grandparents have lived through a phase and a time in history when our children did not. And we've also lived through a lot that our grandchildren surely have not lived through. So there are some things we learned in our history that can be shared. And it is a gold mine and a wealth of information for our families. So if you're a grandmother and you want to share something that's really worthwhile, I'm going to suggest that you get on this channel. My emphasis is going to be sharing what essential oils have done for me. And today I'm going to share the very first thing. So why even bother with essential oils? I mean, aren't they just sort of a gimmick? And won't they be here and phase out and be gone? And by the way, I really like that rose that my grandmother had, and it was beautiful. Well, scents and smell and all of those parts of our sensory perceptions are very important to our memories, to our futures, to how we feel about things. And we want to pass on to our children, we want to pass on good memories. We want to pass on better thinking, more positive, energized thoughts. We want to pass on to our children hope. We want them to have a hope, but not only a hope, a very present hope, one that they can experience in their inner world, even now, even before it presents itself by faith. They can literally feel it, taste it, experience it. We want their bodies to be healthy and whole, and we want them to choose, by their free will, by the way, to eat healthy things because, well, they like it. You see, making ourselves do things and then using some sort of a whip to get us there, that is a very short-term effect. We want long-term. We want to hand our children something that is so valuable that they see and experience the value in it almost immediately. Well, that brings me to the point of why I'm doing it with essential oils, because this is something that, along with healthy eating and getting clean and green, and that's something we can help them with when we serve them good food, healthy food, and when we cooking, we'll have to have a whole series on just getting out in the kitchen and getting the pots and pans out and cooking so that our young people learn from us because we do it in front of them. Yeah. So this is something we will do in front of them as well. This is something that was new to me until about 6 years ago. I ran into essential oils. Now, essential oils just come in these cute, really cute little bottles. Are they not the cutest little bottles ever? And so I just want to give you a very brief summary of why we should give our children essential oils as an inheritance, something that they're getting from us, that we're passing down to first our children and getting them so lined up with the oils that then they very naturally are passing it on to our grandchildren, and they're receiving the benefits too. And it becomes a lifestyle. So the first thing you need to know is that our beautiful little essential oils that I'm talking about they're very pure and they're very natural, and they're coming from plants. They're a gift of the earth. The essential oil is called, in scientific terms, the lifeblood of the plant. We have this nice little kit here, which you're going to see it backwards, of course. That is something you can get when you first start in with essential oils, and it's a valuable little kit because it has everything you can use when you first begin. But I just wanted to start with the peppermint, because peppermint is it's a strong oil. It's a very powerful oil. And it does so many things. It's hard to tell you how many things it does. But when you go out in the garden, and I know you've done this, if you're a grandma, you got yourself a peppermint plant or a mint plant out there somewhere. You went out and you rubbed the leaf between your fingers, and then, oh my gosh, it was so amazing, wasn't it? That's the essential oil right there. Now, if you just take the tap off of this, oh, that is a dose of the oil right there. That's a dose. And we're going to have a lesson on what it does, but it literally goes into your brain, crosses the blood-brain barrier, and it begins to change your chemistry. Your feelings that we experience during the day are chemicals. I learned that. Am I smart and clever? And we can change the chemicals that our body's responding to and how our cell receptors are receiving. We can change all those things, and we don't have to be a chemist. We have to be a grandmother. So I'm going to suggest that everyone really start thinking about, if you don't have these oils in your home, that you begin. Now, why would I say that? Because within every drop of essential oil, and I'm going to show you what that might look like here. I got to keep my eye on the drop because it comes quickly. There we go. There it is. That is enough essential oil for every single cell in your body to receive some molecules of essential oil. And it crosses into your cells. Essential oils are very small molecules. They're mini micro molecules. They're very small, and they cross into the cell. So they just do what they do in a plant. So in a plant, the lifeblood of the plant is there to cleanse the plant and to keep, and it's a safeguard, just like our bloodstream is a safeguard. Well, sometimes our bloodstream gets a little compromised by our environment, by the foods we eat, by the lack of exercise, and especially by our thoughts. So in come the essential oils, which are not compromised. And that's good news. Another thing that we should note is that there's various ways we can use them. So you can use them just like this, or you put them on your hand, and you can suck it in too by using your mouth and take it deep into your lungs. Now, these oils, especially in the peppermint family, they can help and support your respirations. Yeah. And they also can wake you up and make you more perky, more focused, more alert, give you energy. Essential oils, and particularly now that we're talking about peppermint, can be used to help your body maintain homeostasis as far as your body temperatures go. And that's a very good thing. Yeah. And so I suggest that there's 3 ways you can use it. You can put it in a diffuser, or you can just suck it in like that. Or you can use it topically like I did, and then just keep it away from your eyes because it's strong and it will make your eyes water And it really shouldn't be, essential oil shouldn't really go into your ears and nose and things like that. All your open orifices, you can put it around them, except your mouth. Of course, you can take it internally. And then you can also take them internally, which I just mentioned, by putting a drop in your coffee, in water. And they all say something on the side right there. You can't see it too well, but it says supplemental facts. So you just have to look on the back of the bottle and it will say supplemental facts. And then you can take it internally. Pretty cool, huh? Well, there are a variety of essential oils in this little kit. This is an amazing little kit, by the way. And it comes in a beautiful little folder that just slides off, and on the back on the back it tells you how you can use all of these oils. So isn't that amazing? And in this you would get these oils. You can see how it's going to look. There's one I have out of here, which goes up here, and then each one of these oils replaces something in your medicine chest. So without further ado, let's just look at a couple of these. We want to look at lavender, because lavender is a mainstay of the essential oil family. And lavender is easily used to soothe many skin conditions, even burns. It can calm and relieve stress in your life. Put it on your feet, put it in a diffuser, put it on your pillow at night. It will help facilitate your relaxing. And all these oils have a high energy. We'll talk about that on another broadcast. And this energy helps you to have a happy thought. It literally helps you clear the cells of your brain of cortisol. And it can help bring relief and soothing comfort to a child who has an earache by just placing it a little bit behind their ear. And also, as I said, insomnia is a great relief at night. It just lets your body sort of drain all of that stress and energy, and you will find yourself waking up in the morning refreshed and so happy. Another essential oil that is extremely important is lemon. And I'm not going to go through all their uses today because I simply won't have time. But I did want to show you lemon can be used in water, and it then acts to support your digestive system. You take it in through the mouth and it goes through your entire digestive system. So it is a major support for helping us digest. Our oregano. Oregano is a very strong and what we call hot oil. In other words, you want to be careful where you put it, and you definitely don't want to put it on any of those places I told you about. But you do want to use this oil with perhaps carrier oil. It could be almond oil, and it can be refractionated coconut oil, which doTERRA sells. And you just add one drop of that and one drop of the oil. This works very well to help relieve any fungal infections you might find yourself with. It helps support your body to eliminate viruses. It helps support your body in its effort to bring healthy bacteria and to eliminate bacteria that are harmful. It supports our body. And our bodies are amazing things. So our body will heal itself if it's given an opportunity. So sometimes what we've done in the past, it's sort of like every time our body started to stand up, like bang, we whacked it and we knocked it down again. It might have been a bad diet, or our stressful thoughts and our fears just kept us from fully receiving the healing that our body was actually trying to give us. But the essential oil will help to support us in body, soul, and spirit, in every aspect of our being, to be at, isn't that